It's Wednesday, and today we're going to talk about why the hell I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Coming up! What's going on, guys? Anthony Isaac here. I'm a parent, entrepreneur, and influencer, and today we're talking about why the heck I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Why, oh why, do some of the most successful people in the world, excluding myself, get up so early? Why, oh why? And also, what the heck am I going to be for Halloween today? I spent so much time focusing on my kid's costume. Oh, man. How about this? I think I wore this for a bit before, actually. no pun intended, for a bit. Get it? Because it's a shark. Okay, I'm done. No, but seriously, I spent so much time making Kyler's Fortnite costume. Call back to a previous episode. That I didn't even think about what I should do for Halloween this year. And do I really care? Am I too old to dress up for Halloween? Am I finally getting old? My 26th birthday was on the 21st. Oh my god, I am too old. Oh crap. And yeah, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm sure that sounds freaking nuts. And I'm sure you're dropping your jaw. But leave that up to me. I'm the one in the shark costume. Get it? Shut up, Anthony. Go home. Hey. Sorry, chum. I'm going home. Now, I'm sure you guys think I'm crazy. You know, because of the Mad Hatter. But I promise I have a good reason for it. There's even science to prove that it's actually helpful for your body. But hey, I guess at the very end of the day, it really all comes down to personal preference. I mean, yes, I can totally handle waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but why do I do it? What do I even do that early in the morning? Most people I know who get up that early, it's because they have to. It's because their job literally requires them to be at work by like 5 a.m. In my case, I get up to do a few things to get them out of the way, just so that I don't have to deal with anything else while I have to get my typical chores and workflow done. Let me explain. Now, aside from beating Bowsers, saving Peaches, running around with little Yoshis and doing mushrooms all the time, usually when I'm getting up in the mornings, I'm headed into the gym. I'm just doing a little bit of work, maybe an hour and a half, not really like the 2 hours that I do on like my days off of my regular job. It really depends on my work schedule, but I'm getting up, I'm going to the gym, practicing a little bit of that body education, you know, trying to keep myself in shape, trying to keep my body healthy, not trying to overdo it because that's just going to tax me a little bit too much. But I want to make sure to get that out of the way. I want to make sure to do some of my morning chores and get them done. I want to make sure to go out and get some of my landscape photography before the sun is even up, getting everything into position. It just shows, it just proves, it just tells me from practice that when I get up in the mornings, when I do these things earlier than later, when I start prepping my meals early in the morning, and even if I'm not eating until 2 o'clock, if I'm getting my meals prepped in the morning and all of that, it's really absolutely helping. Something that's really helpful to me has been intermittent fasting. Stop eating by 7, 8 o'clock at night. Let your body digest all of that food, and it gives you a more natural response to waking up. You're not so lethargic and tired. Your body's not still digesting things. And trust me, I know it's so hard because I love getting up in the middle of the night. I love late night snacking. It's horrible for you, but I love doing it. We have impulses. We are people with needs. But sometimes a little bit of self-discipline is just kind of necessary. What can I say? Now, some people might say I'm stretching myself a little bit too thick. Not a lot of people would get this Straw Hat Lofi cosplay. One Piece. But yeah, I mean, I could sometimes agree with you on that. Listen, there are totally times where I definitely sleep in, where I take an extra hour or two, but sleeping in for me is like 6:30. It's like physically impossible for me to go to bed and then wake up any later than that. It's just like my whole body just like kicks in overdrive, gets moving. It's a real pain in the butt. I tell you what, in fact, last night I fell asleep in my kid's bed with him, just trying to put him to bed, you know, just rubbing his back, scratching his back. We're both out, just passed the frick dandy out. And just so happens, I wake up at 2 15. Oh no, still had to edit up like some video footage. It was a whole, it was annoying, and it happens. My literal body time clock internally is 4 to 5 hours. Any day of the week, 4 to 5 hours. When I'm tired, 4 to 5 hours. When Kyler gets up early, 4 to 5 hours. When Kyler goes to bed late, 4 to 5 hours. So it kind of brings me back to my point of why I wake up at 4 a.m. and maybe go to bed around like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, and then just I'm bursting with energy. I'm ready to hit it. I'm off to the races. It works for me. And I really would recommend it. Anybody try it, you know. That's all I can say. Not everybody will love it, but I absolutely enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. If I ever need to, I'll definitely catch some Z's. What can I say? I'm a Pokemon master. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep leveling up. I'm going to keep doing my very best to just keep moving forward, keep getting better at what I do. I mean, so far, waking up early has done multiple really great things for me. And if I could tell you a few of them, I would absolutely love to. Thing one. I totally get everything that I need done like 80 to 90% of the time, as opposed to like 50% of the time, 60, 58% of the time, usually. And that's from waking up. My balls just dropped. My Pokeballs. This is just a shadow clone stepping in. He had to go, so I just figured I would do the rest of the video. But seriously, I get so much more done when I wake up and I give myself that extra 3-4 hours of morning work. I'm able to get a lot of the stuff around the house that I need to do even before Kyler wakes up in the morning, get a little bit of the laundry done, except for right now because the whole house is littered with laundry because I've been working on videos so much. I get a lot of my food prep out of the way. I get to take the dog out more. We get to go on more lengthful walks. I get to do things with the baby. We get to go on more activities that sometimes I just feel like I'm so swamped with work, I never even get a chance to. I get up earlier in the mornings, like I said, to go out and do my photography, get some time lapses that I bring to you guys that I think are so fantastic. Shameless plug if you want to check out any of those time lapses. Bam! At snapshot.rud on Instagram. And really, I mean, I can tell you all day long to wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., go do something that you've never done before. And sure, it can probably work out. Get it? Shuriken, Naruto. God damn. You thought I was gonna pop up as a different costume, didn't you? No, I just popped up as a completely different shadow clone. Gotcha! But I mean, really, more than anything and everything, the most important parts of my day, the most important parts of my life are often spent right here, just in the moment with my son. And I'm able to spend that time with him, every single minute with him, because of the extra work that I do off camera, off script, out the scene, when I'm putting in all of the extra 110% effort. And that's right, I do 10% above my typical effort for those of you who I work with over at my day job. I'm not always half-assing it, everybody. Ha! But this is just, it's my favorite place to be. Right here on my bed, or right in my basement, and my son, my favorite little man, and I just going through the motions. It's the perfect thing in the world for me. And what can I say? I have the best crew in the world to do it with, too. Kyler, midnight! Now, if this wasn't the sort of video you were looking for today, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I got nothing. This is just his Keyblade. I don't even have like some cosplay gear. That would be pretty neat if I did, though. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the channel today. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out on a very crazy subject. Just when I was about to say crazy, the light flickered, and now I'm scared for my life. Thank you so much for staying tuned and watching and hearing me out on a crazy subject that I know most people think is ludicrous. So many people value their sleep so much, and I totally understand it, but just know you can push yourself just a little bit. And just like I'm gonna push you guys to push yourselves, I hope you guys push me to push myself even further, so that we can all just keep I never did pick a costume for this Halloween, did I? You know what? Pick a costume for me right down below in the comments. Make sure absolutely to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click that subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and I will see you guys next Wednesday right here on the channel, on the page, on the YouTube of all tubes, and happy Halloween! Wahaha!